Red Hat Pirates here today, and we are showing off the leaked cards from EB02, the One Piece 25th Anniversary card set. Before we check out those cards, make sure you smash that like button and gum Gatlin that subscribe button. Let's check out the cards. Alright, so we got Frankie, purple. 3 cost, 4,000 power, strike. Straw Hat Crew W7. On play, when attacking, if your leader has the Straw Hat Crew type and the number of your Don cards on board are equal to or less than your opponent's, set up to 1 Don card from your Don deck as rested. This is also a 1K counter. We got Vista. 4 cost, 5K power, Whitebeards. On play, place up to 1 of your opponent's characters of 1,000 power or less at the bottom of the owner's deck. We got a Buggy card. 4 cost, 6,000 power, green, East Blue Buggy Pirates. On play, if you do not have another Buggy character in play, up to 1 of your leader gains double attack until end of your turn. Trigger, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. Interesting Buggy card. Sabo, 4 cost, 5K power, Dressrosa Revolutionary Army, and it's a 2K counter. Activate main, you may rest this character up to 1 of your Rev Army characters other than Sabo gains 2,000 power during this turn. Vegapunk, this is a 5 cost, 0 power, Egghead Scientist, 1K counter. On play, look at top 5 cards of your deck, play up to 1 5 cost or lower Scientist type character card, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order, and if your opponent has 2 characters or less, draw or discard 1 card. And the trigger is to draw card. Alright, Sengoku. 7 cost, 7K power, Navy, 1K counter. Blocker. On play, play up to 1 black Navy type character card with a cost of 4 or less from your trash rested. That's actually really good. Nefertari Vivi. 3 cost, 2,000 power, Alabasta, 1K counter. On play, if your leader is multicolored and you have 5 or less cards in hand, draw 2 cards. So it's, yeah. It's just a better version of the event because you actually get a character on board. Trafalgar Law. 5 cost, 6K power, slash, Dressrosa Supernova Heart Pirates, 1K counter. Blocker. They love blocker laws. On play, you may return 2 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. Choose one of the following. Draw a card. If your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, they discard 1 card from their hand. That's pretty good. Arlong, 3 cost, 4K power, Fishman, East Blue, Arlong Pirates, 1K counter. On play, if your leader has the Fishman or East Blue type, give up to 1 rested Don to your leader, then up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less cannot be rested until the end of your opponent's next turn. That's interesting. I actually like the card too. It's dope. Nice Arlong support. Yamato, 6 cost, 7K power, strike, land of Wano. Activate main once per turn. If your leader has the Land of Wano type or is ace, give up to 1 rested Don card to your leader. Then this character gains rush during this turn. Some ace support, huh? Okay. Nell, the broken card. 10 cost, 11K power, special Sky Island. If your leader has the Sky Island type, this character gains rush. When attacking, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If your life has 1 or less card, place up to 1 card from the top of your deck onto your life. Then give this character 1,000 power for this turn. This card's nuts. This is why all the yellow stuff is selling out like crazy, and Calgara is going up along with Anel. Hilden, 3 cost, 3K power, Thriller Bark, black. On play, trash 2 cards from the top of your deck, then give up to 1 of your opponent's characters minus 1 cost during this turn. Clubotterman, something along those lines. I don't know how to say that. 1 cost, 0 power, fairy, counter 1K. If you have a Going Merry in play, this character gains blocker. So it's basically probably some support for the new leader. The, what is it? Purple green or, yeah. Luffy. Crocodile. 4 cost, 5k power. The 7 Warlords of the Sea, Baroque Works, 1k counter. Okay, so it's the 7 Warlords, 4 cost, 5k. What's it do? Once per turn, when an opponent's character is returned to its owner's hand by your effect, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck and place them at the top or bottom of your deck. So we get some Dofi support. Possibly. Sarfunkel. 2 cost, 0 power, East Blue, 1k power. On play, play up to 1 Gaiman from your hand. Okay. Tony Choppa, the Animal Drum Kingdom. Don times 2, opponent's turn. This character's power gains 2,000 power. Okay, on the opponent's turn. That's not bad. On play, if your leader is Straw Hat Crew type, grant up to 1 rested Don card to your leader or one of your characters. So it's like some more Zero support a little bit. And it's a 1k counter. Nico Robin, 3 cost, 2k power. Straw Hat Crew, 1k counter. Blocker, when KO'd, Don -1, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Straw Hat type crew card, and put it into your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. That's an interesting card. It's not bad at all. Replaces itself. Sanji and Pudding, 5 cost, 7k power, Strike Wisdom, Straw Hat Crew, and Big Mom. So during your turn, once per turn, when 2 or more of your Don cards are returned to your Don deck, set up to 1 Don card from your Don deck is active. On play, if your number of Don cards are equal to or less than your opponent's, draw a card. So this card is actually really good because you can play it off of Luffy Taro, which I currently run in my PB Luffy deck. But this is really nice because you hit that -1 Don and you will probably go equal with that, and then you get to re-ramp the Don. It's not bad. And then you can do that every turn with leader ability, so that's nice PB Luffy support for sure. Sanji, yellow, 5 cost, 6k power, 1k counter, East Blue, Straw Hat, blocker. On play, if you have 2 or less life, draw 2 cards and trash 1 card from your hand. Pretty simple. Garp, black, 5 cost, 6k power, navy. Give your leader up to 2 rested Don cards on play. Activate main, you may rest this character. If your leader is Garp, KO up to 1 of your opponent's cost 1 or lower characters. Usopp, blue, 4 cost, 5k power, East Blue, Straw Hat Crew, 1k counter. If you have 2 on play, if you have 2 or fewer characters with 5,000 or more power in play, play up to 1 power 6,000 or lower character from your hand that has no abilities. Okay. Magellan, 3 cost, 4k power, purple, impel down. On play, play a 2 cost or lower impel down type character card from your hand. Soj King, 4 cost, 5k power, blue, Sniper Island. According to rules, this card's name is also treated as Usopp. On play, draw 2 cards and place 2 cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck in any order. Then return up to character with a cost of 1 or less back to the owner's hand. Then return a character up with a cost of 1 or less. That's the wording's a little messed up. Brook, black card, 5 cost, 6k power, slash 1k counter, Straw Hat Crew. On play, you may add up to 1 Laboon from your trash to your hand. On KO, you may play up to 1 4 cost or lower Laboon from your hand. That's interesting. Like, unfortunately, the on play cuts out Blackbeard. Otherwise, it'd be great Blackbeard support, but simultaneously, you would still get the on KO. It's an interesting card. Jewelry Bonnie, 7 cost, 7k power, Supernova Bonnie Pirates, 1k counter. Of course, we get more Bonnie support. On play, up to 1 of your opponent's rested characters will not become active during your opponent's next refresh phase. Then at the end of your turn, set up to 1 of your Don cards is active. It's a pretty good card. It gives her a nice 7 Don play without having to use Hody. Iceberg, 1 cost, 0 power, wisdom. It's purple, Water 7 Galilea Company, counter 2k. On play, if there are 3 or more Don cards on the field, look at 7 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Galilea Company, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order and play up to 1 Galilea from your hand. That's a really nice card. That's really nice Iceberg support. Going Merry, Yellow Stage, EB02, 2 cost, Straw Hat Crew. Activate main. You may rest this stage and turn the top card of your life face up. Give up to one of your Straw Hat Crew type characters 1,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. A vanilla 5 cost 7k power for red. It doesn't say it's. I'm assuming this is animal. This might be decent Zero support as well. Gives him a 5 cost body. Gaiman, 1 cost 1k power. East blue, 1k counter. If you have a Sarfunkel, this character gains blocker. The Broken Events. Hey there, yellow, 2 cost. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 card with a cost of 4 or more and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then the trigger just activates this card. So like the trigger is nasty too, because then you don't even have to pay the 2 Don for it. They have this for each color. These cards are the same for each color, so I'm not going to read this every time. But this is the black one's art. This is the purple one, and it's art. These cards are awesome, but they are going to be really strong. They do really well for the two color decks too, because it's just it's a search that can grab any color. Greens, here's reds, and then we got the Monkey D. Luffy leader card. 4 life, 5k power, Straw Hat Crew. Activate main once per turn. Don -2. If you only have Straw Hat Crew type characters in play, set up to 2 of your rested Don cards as active. Then this leader gets 1,000 power until the end of your your opponent's next turn. So it becomes a 6k leader, but you do got to continuously minus yourself by 2 Don. There's gonna be some interesting. This'll be interesting for sure. Nami, green, 1 cost, 2k power. East blue, Straw Hat Crew, 1k counter. On play, look at 5 cards. Look at the top 5 cards of your library and reveal up to 1 Straw Hat type card other than Nami, then put it in your hand. So library means deck, I'm assuming. Then place the rest of your cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. Yeah. Roronoa Zoro, 4 cost, 5k power. Green, East blue, Straw Hat Crew, 1k counter. If your opponent has 2 or more characters on the field, this character can attack characters on the turn it is played. On play, if your leader has the type Straw Hat Crew, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. This is a pretty good card. Yeah, and that is everything that I know of currently that is out for EB02 that is leaked. If you know of any other cards, feel free to let me know in the comments. Let me know what the card is. I'd love to check it out too. Super interested in what we got coming on and going on in the new metas as we continue to get closer and closer to these. And yeah, let me know what you plan on running when EB02 comes out. If you got any spicy decks. I know most of the people are probably going to be focused on NL, Kalgura, stuff like that. Do you have anything else spicy? And peace out. See you next time.